Hey, loyal subjects! How are you going today? I've noticed that in my introductions, I don't say my name, and my name isn't in my username, so some people might not know it. I'm Elizabeth, in case you didn't know. Maybe I'll start doing that in my intros. Anyways, today we are talking about the If I Stay movie adaptation. I just saw it yesterday and I felt the need to discuss it. I'm just going to start off by saying I thought it was great. It was a very faithful adaptation. They cut out a few things here and there, but overall it was done really well. I thought the flashbacks were really nice, the casting was great, just the whole thing moved so nicely. Okay, so the casting. We had Chloe Grace Moretz play Mia, and I thought she was really good. I was a little apprehensive at first about her and Adam's actor. Like, it was a bit awkward in that first scene they had together. Like, it was a bit like, oh my gosh, Mia, that hot rocker guy Adam is totally checking you out. Oh my god, Kim, shut up. He is not. He's so 3008 and I'm so 2008. Sup, Mia, I'm Adam. OMG! It just felt a little cliched script in that first scene. After that, it was smooth sailing though. I loved the sense of humour in this movie as well, like the yo mama jokes and her parents' sense of humour. Her parents were great. I loved them in the book and I just loved them even more in the film. Okay, so I knew going into this thing that it was going to be an emotional roller coaster. And I wasn't sure whether or not I was going to cry. I took my sister with me and she's a big crier. Me, on the other hand, I'm not much of a crier with anything. You might know this. So, when all that stuff was going down, I cried. I cried when her grandparents started to cry. That was just it for me. Me crying in a film is a big deal. I shed a few tears, and then I stopped crying, and then I started crying again when Teddy died. That was really hard. And then I started crying again when her grandpa was in the room and he was telling her it was okay to leave. Oh, that was just tugged at my heartstrings. The family dynamic in this whole story, book and movie, is so great. I loved her parents, her brother, her grandparents, her friend Kim, just everyone. Her family friends, they were cool as well. I mean, you just really got that sense that they cared about each other. So, Mia and Adam's relationship. I thought it was a very good portrayal of two people who loved each other a lot, but were really different at the same time. Like, in that first date, when they're just getting to know each other, it's all like sparkles in the eyes, oh my god, you're the love of my life type deal. But as we progress, we see that it's not quite smooth sailing, but in the end, they're able to work out their differences and kind of mesh together like a healthy couple. The only part that made me mad was when they're at the concert and Adam is like, oh, we have to go. We just got booked this gig in Seattle. And Mia's like, we had plans though. And then he gets all pissed off at her because she didn't tell him about the Juilliard audition. And understandably, he can be a little miffed, but I can totally see her reasoning as to why she wouldn't tell him, because if she didn't get the audition, it never would have been an issue anyway. So, I mean, that kind of pissed me off. He just left. See you later. But, you know, it was all good. How he stuck all of those pictures on her roof to make the painting, and then we see it again when she's auditioning. Oh, that was really nice. The music in this movie. Wow. We knew music was a big part of this thing from the book because obviously Mia is a cellist, her family are a bunch of rockers, Adam is a rocker, So, music seems to be the underlying theme that ties all of these people's relationships together. It's what causes some issues, resolves a lot. It's really great. And being able to hear everything was so great. It was such a great experience. Like, it's one thing to read about it, but then it's another thing to listen to it with your ear holes. I just thought it was really great. I'm definitely going to get that soundtrack when it comes out. And that ending, it ended just like the book, just how I thought it would. Oh, it was hilarious. She is on the deathbed. Adam is singing her the song. That weird, creepy montage with a blend of his singing and classical music is running through her brain. Everything goes white. She opens her eyes. She's in the bed. You see Adam leaning over her, and he says, "Mia?" Cut to black. Everyone's holding their breaths. Is that the end? That can't be the end. She just woke up. Roll credits. Boom, it's the end. Everyone's like, ah! Oh, that sound was so satisfying. What can I say? I love it when I know what's gonna happen ahead of people. I think that this movie can be enjoyed as just a movie. You don't have to read the book to enjoy it. So I would really recommend you all go see it because it's getting really bad reviews for some reason. I thought it was great. I really liked it. I'm gonna be getting that DVD when it comes out. So, if I stay solid A+, will they make Where She Went into a film? That is the real question. It'd have to be done pretty well for it to be a good movie. That's all I'm gonna say. But I want it to happen. Okay, so that is all I have for you today. I will see you next time. Goodbye.